Hey friends, we have a body weight low impact HIIT workout today. So you don't need any weights, just your body. We're gonna be working at a pace of 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So there's 10 total moves. We're gonna run through it twice, no rest, because we're gonna get that heart rate up, get the sweat going. And we are gonna do a little bit of a warm up to get us started. All right guys, so for the first part of our warm-up, we're gonna do some overhead reaches. So just alternating side to side. We're gonna do this for, again, about 30 seconds, 20 seconds of rest. You may hear the little beeps from my timer. Five seconds. Make sure you get all those snap, crackle, and pops out. And rest. All right, now we're gonna get our feet about shoulder width apart, arms out, and we're gonna reach opposite arm, opposite toe, warm up the hips, the back, the hamstrings, the arms, a little bit of everything. And go. And you may be like, Tina, look how cute your hair is. And yes, it is cute. It is gonna be a sweaty mess by the end of this workout in the best way. Sweaty bang gang, sweaty everything gang. So here we go. We got about 10 seconds. And rest. All right, and then last thing, we're just gonna do some leg swings. So I want you to swing your leg forward a couple times. And then you can go side to side if you want, whatever feels good. And then we'll switch sides, okay? And go. Just helps warm up the hips. You can hold on to something if you need to, because I know balance can be tricky for this. Just make sure you do a couple, because remember, we only have 30 seconds. And after this warm up, we're gonna go right in to the workout, all right? So get ready for that. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, so first move, we have 15 seconds on the clock here, is we're gonna do squat jacks. So we're gonna squat down, step out into that jumping jack move. Okay, 10 seconds till we begin. And go. And you'll see the key here with the body weight low impact HIIT is you're gonna be seeing a lot of arm movement and leg movement. When we get our arms above our head, our heart has to work a little bit harder to pump that blood around our body, so it gets our heart rate up a little bit more. So that is the trick here. You don't need to jump, don't need to do any crazy moves, and again, go at your own pace. And rest. All right, next thing we have is an inchworm with a mountain climber. So we're gonna step to the edge of our mat, legs straight, arms straight, walk out into a plank. 1, 2, mountain climbers, walk it back, up, arms overhead again. 2, 1, and go. How we doing out there? Are you breathing? We keeping our core tight? 2, 1, and rest. Very nice. Next one's a personal favorite of mine. We have a butt kick with a pull back. So we're going to kick our butts as we bring our arms back, pinching the back muscles. All right, ready? 2, 1, and go. I'm not gonna lie, I did a couple of these moves before turning on the camera and my shoulders were quite crunchy. They don't hurt. They were just, they needed movement. That's what it was. I've been a little bit immobile the past day or two, so to get this movement is good. Looking good, guys. Keep that movement up. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, next thing, a little bit of a mind game here. You're gonna be working your brain too. So we're gonna have our arms down. We're gonna lunge to the side. And as we come up, we're gonna bring them up overhead. And then you're gonna alternate to the other side. Bring them up overhead. So up. And go. And just make sure you give yourself enough room to lunge on both sides. If you're working with a tighter space, whatever leg is stepping out is the one that's bending to lunge, and then the other leg is straightening. The key to side lunges is to sit the hips back, like we're sitting into a chair. That takes the pressure off of the knees, but still allows us to feel it. And rest. Very nice. Next up, we have rocket squats. What these look like is you want your feet more narrow, hands at our sides. We're gonna squat down, and then we're gonna shoot up like a rocket. If you wanna add a little boost, you can come up to the tiptoes. And go. And if you are on, like me, on a second floor apartment, and you are allowed to jump, feel free to add a jump to any of these moves. Everything is modifiable. We can make it harder. We can make it easier. It's all about what you can do. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Very nice. Next one, we're gonna do a squat. My mat is sliding. We're gonna do a squat hold. So we're gonna stay low, and we're gonna toe tap side to side. The key here is to stay low, okay? A couple seconds. 1, and go. So stay low, keep that core tight, so you can get those legs on fire. Tapping out. Halfway there. Almost there. 2, 1, and rest. Very nice. Next up, we're gonna do is a knee drive. So I'm gonna start on my right leg, and my left side is gonna be moving, hands above my head. And I'm gonna do a little knee drive with a rotation. And again, you can go as fast as you need. Let's do it, and go. Balance is the big thing. I would rather you consistently go through the movement if it's a little bit slower than trying to go super fast and having to restart every time. And we're only staying on this side for this round. Almost there, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Now we gotta do that other side. Then we have 2 more moves, and then we gotta do it all over again. And don't worry, you get a little bit of a cool down as well. All right, 5 seconds, get ready for that other side. Maybe do a couple test ones, and go. Maybe you notice one side feels stronger than the other. Your balance on that side is better. That's totally normal. We tend to have a stronger side, but working out and doing things like this helps balance them out. Couple seconds, almost there. 1, and rest. Very nice. All right, we're gonna do some punching. So we're gonna do a cross punch. Hold your fists in front of your chest here. Do a little bit of a rotation, side to side. And again, you can go as fast as you want, or you can pace yourself. And go. I think I'm gonna go a little bit faster for this one. My mat wants to slide with my feet. And see if you can use your torso more than overextending your arm for that punch. Because if you really overextend your arm, You might feel it in your elbow or your shoulder tomorrow, so don't overextend it. And rest. And then our last one, we're gonna hop to the mat on our forearms. We're gonna do a plank with an alternating leg lift. So on the forearms, twisting our legs up, really trying to squeeze that butt. And then we start back at the beginning with the squat jacks. And go. And for the record, I would rather your butt be slightly in the air for this move than arched down. Your butt being in the air is not going to hurt anything. It's just a modification your body does when your abs get tired. 1 and rest. All right, guys, we gotta pop back up. You wanted some low impact HIIT and you're gonna get it. So let's do our squat jacks next. You got 10 seconds. All right, let's get ready. 2, 1, and go. And again, maybe this round you're feeling a little tired, so you slow it down. Or maybe this round you pick up the pace and decide to challenge yourself. It all kind of depends on the goals you're looking for, how you're feeling today. What matters is that you're getting through the workout and you're getting it done. And I'm proud of you for that. 1 and rest. Right, next we got those inchworms. Take a second to catch your breath. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and inchworm. Remember those 2 mountain climbers at the bottom. And to reach those arms up for that extra little burn boost. 2, 1, and rest. Very nice. Now we got our butt kicks. My favorite. Told you, my hair is not gonna stay. It's just gonna go everywhere, and that's okay. We try. The bangs are starting to get sweaty. All right, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and go. And again, we got that arm movement going again. Maybe you cross them over each other, one on top, maybe alternate. But moving those arms and legs, it's gonna get that heart rate up. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, we have our side lunges with our overhead reach. Probably gonna do it off my mat. Well, I may slide on the wood. Never mind. We'll make it work. 5 seconds. Remember, we're lunging, then lifting up, alternating sides, and go. How are we feeling? Your heart rate up, getting a nice sweat going. Also remember, the point of these workouts isn't to make you dead and unable to walk. That happens sometimes, but we want it to be sustainable, where you can show up every day. 2, 1, and rest. All right, next we got our rocket squats. But yeah, you wanna be able to show up every day, energized and ready to do a workout so you can stick with this long term. Some days are gonna be hard, some days are gonna be easier, but most of them we want them to be kind of in the middle. Whatever feels good for you. 2, 1, and remember, squat down, shoot those arms up like we're blasting off. Go up to those tiptoes. Make sure to balance our weight so we don't fall over. 2, 1, and rest. All right, we have our squat toe taps. Okay. I also have 2 sleeping black kitties behind the camera. They're doing very well so far. They might make an appearance, we'll see. 2, 1, and go. How low can you get? The lower you get, the harder it is. The more calories you're burning. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, we got our knee drives next. All right, and you know, this is body weight, but again, if you want to bump it up next time you do this workout, feel free. You can hold a dumbbell for a lot of these moves. Challenge yourself. 2, 1, and again, there's always modifications. I leave the door open. This total workout's about 20 minutes, but again, feel free to replay me if you want to do like 40 minutes, maybe closer to 30, 35 if you skip the warm-up and cool down. Two, 1, and rest. Gotta do that other side. And I chose 30 seconds and 15 because HIIT, you want to have a shorter time frame where you give all of your energy and effort, and then that short rest, so it gives your body minimal time to catch up, but it's effective. 2, 1, and go. I probably wouldn't do any longer than 30 seconds. 20 to 30 seconds is the sweet spot for HIIT. Like Tabata is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Sounds like nothing until you're doing it. Less than 10 seconds, guys. And we got 2 more. 2, 1, and rest. Then we got our punches. Again, be mindful of not overextending the arms. I've done that before. Had an angry tennis elbow at me the next day. Maybe some shoulder blade issues. So use your torso to get that power. 1, and go. And that's actually the reality of real punching. You're supposed to put your hips and your torso into it versus simply just punching with your arms. It kind of allows you to follow through. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. And then our last one here before our cool down, we're gonna do our plank with leg lift. Five seconds. 2, 1, and go. Almost there. Don't give up now. We get our reward at the end. 2, 1, and rest. Very nice job. Let's go for our cool down. So I want you to come onto all fours here. We're gonna step back into a plank. I want you to slowly walk your hands back, like if you were coming up from an inchworm. We're actually just gonna hang here. I want your arms to sort of ragdoll. You can hold your elbows if you need. You can just hang, or you can rock side to side, whatever feels good right now. Let's take some deep breaths to help bring our heart rate back down. Good, let's hang out here for a couple more seconds. All right, and when you're ready, I want you to slowly stand up, one vertebrae at a time. You don't want to stand up too fast. And we're gonna actually come to the center of our mat. We're gonna have a wide stance here, toes pointing out. I want you to slowly lean down to your right side. It may look like your left when you're watching me. Feel that stretch in the back of the hamstrings, maybe the glutes, the hips, even the arms, the side here. Then we'll come to the center. You can even get your feet a little bit wider if you want to be able to reach down more. Again, do whatever feels good. Relax the neck, let the head hang. Maybe you move your head side to side. And then we'll go to the left side, or whatever side you haven't done yet. Good, and I want you to slowly lower yourself to the mat. We're gonna lay on our backs. Take your time, there's no rush. And I want you to just gently hug your knees to your chest. Maybe you rock side to side. Do some circles. Good, and I want to finish up with happy baby. So you're gonna lift your legs up. We're gonna grip either on the outside or inside of the feet, whatever feels most comfortable. Bend those knees. We're just gonna hold, and again, you can gently rock, you can hold it, whatever feels good. Whenever you're ready, you can relax. Maybe you want to hang out here for a couple minutes. Maybe you want to sit back up and carry on about your day. But regardless, whichever you choose, I just want to thank you for joining me in today's workout. I hope you got a good sweat going, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.